Hello and welcome to another walkthrough and tutorial on my channel. Hopefully you are doing fine. So in this video, as you can see, this tool that we have a growth on it, and it is to talk about how we created this procedural growth with some secondary animation done in Houdini. So we'll go through the HIP file. But before we go there, you are very much welcome to join me on my Patreon page, houdinifx, where we talk about more in details about Houdini setups, visual effects, animation, simulation, VX coding. I provide and create a lot of examples, 300 plus examples. Most of them are free, so for you, you can open it and join it and play with it, and we can discuss it and think about tools. So you are welcome to my channel. Let's go to the HIP file. So at the beginning, this is a geometry I downloaded from Sketchfab. Okay, I adjusted it and match size, put it on the ground, add some more subdivision, and then I run this VX code. So in this VX code, what we have here is we are creating a blend directional force between two reference points. Okay, so we have two connections here. This is the first one, and this is the other point that we have. Okay, so each point will pull and influence based on the distance that we have between the points and the stool. Then it will mix up a directional using the weight control that we have, and we have it as a parameter. So we have point A and point B. So it will shape according to the ramp and the fall off that we have for the distance and for the push setting, and we have a multiplier. Then it will apply these forces to the point, giving it a controllable push or a pull according to the behavior, but with some smoothness for the transition between targets. Okay, after that, and if we look at here, we have distance 1, distance 2, and this is the force, as you can see, according to the points places. So if I move it, it will affect the force. After that, we promote the distance to be on detail, so we have the maximum. Also distance 2, we promote it to the maximum, and we apply some beads if we need. Here I didn't apply, you can see. Then the mask will be the complementary. Where is the mask? This is the mask, and this is the bend. See, so it will start from here. Let me remove the force. Then we have attribute for the growth, and for this one it will affect the CD. Let me highlight it, make it run over time. So you can use a lot of infection like this one, infection setups like FC infection. It will do the same thing. Then we have the CD. So we are blurring the color, and we fix the normal again. Then we do a remesh, so we have more details. Then we scatter points here, so the point will inherit the color. As you can see, slowly it will increase. After that, we run through this wrangle. So this is VX code that's we animated. It will build like a noise that will deform the normals. and it will drive any variation that is in the normals. Also it will count for the colors, and it will blend between them according to the noise and the original normal that we have. So it will give like a art directable service breakdown and variation to the CD. Let me fix this. Okay. G. So we go here. Also we are changing the B scale according to the color. We have a wiggle effect also that is running, being controlled by the chops. So this is the wiggle, and it's running through the chop network. So we have the jiggle here. It will affect the B scale. Then we are blasting the bonds that is more than 0.9 with the CD. And I will stop here and come to this area. So we have this platonic shape. I'm transforming it, adding UV and normal, and then I'm merging these lines. So these lines are coming from this detailed attribute. It's one running once on the detail. So this code, it will generate like multiple radial polylines, as you can see here, from the origin, spreading them according to the angle that we have. And this is the length. We have some noise. That's according to the offset, and it is slightly disoriented. We have the spread also, so it's, you know, it's a nice effect by itself. Maybe I can explain it alone and create a separated video how we created this one. So I'm backing and I'm copy to points, these points that we have in here. Okay, I'm doing it again here also, and we have here, one second,
this one.
so let's continue. So here we have 2 lines. So let's go to the first frame. This is the points. We add assembly, we create names, and here we have a solver, and in solver we have this triangle. So this triangle is running on points. It will assign each point a random start time and a growth duration. So this animation will affect the B scale over time, from minimum to the maximum, creating a staggered and some organic effect for all the points. Okay, so it will be as a solver. Let's go here, Ctrl G. Where is the points? G. I'll check them here. In this triangle we are activating and deforming according to the B scale threshold. So we have it in this RBD solver. Let's try it, and it will start to fade in and grow, so it will have the effect. Just wait a little bit. I have it here, and we transfer the pieces. Here we go. Same thing goes here. We are unpacking and we're creating the attribute, so we can transfer it to Solaris here, so we can render it and have the effect here. So watch it again. So the file will be available on my Patreon, beside a lot of other scene file. So your support and subscription and joining me and becoming a member, even as a free also, will be beneficial, so I can keep on adding more and more. And I'm resuming the tutorials will have more explanation for the effects. Thank you very much.